Hi, my name is Jim O'Brien, and I just wanted to relate to you an interaction that I had with Congressman Rutherford's office yesterday. I was using an application called 5Calls, and if you haven't seen this application, it's well worth taking a look at. I'll be sure to put a link in the description portion of this YouTube entry after I'm done. Anyway, I was calling because I wanted to ask Congressman Rutherford to join with other congressmen to compel Mr. Trump to reveal his tax return, as they are empowered to do under the Revenue Act of 1924. And so I used 5Calls, which put me through to his office in Washington. Now, I'm an old fellow, and to tell the truth, I'm a bit hard of hearing. And the young gentleman that answered the phone, well, he spoke kind of fast. In all honesty, what I heard was something that was fairly garbled, something along the line of name and address, please. And I didn't quite catch it. And to tell you the truth, my mother brought me up to be polite. So I said, hiya, my name is, and suddenly there was click. He hung up on me. I thought, maybe there was something wrong with my phone or with the way my headset was set up. And so I called him back. And this time, I did hear that he was asking for my name, and I told him, that my name was Jim O'Brien, and I was a constituent of Congressman Rutherford's, residing in Jacksonville, Florida. And he asked me, in essence, what was I calling about, and I proceeded to tell him that I was concerned that Congressman Rutherford was not exercising his authority under the Revenue Act of 1924 to compel Mr. Trump to produce his tax returns, anyway, at that point, the gentleman interrupted me in what I perceived to be a somewhat contemptuous and arrogant manner, and said, well, thank you very much. I'll pass that message along to the congressman. And I says, well, I don't see how you can. I haven't finished giving my message yet. He says, well, I think I understand your message. And I says, well, okay, that's good. Would you please explain it to me? Tell me what your understanding of my message is. And he hung up. And I find this troubling. I mean, I think this is a not all that uncommon attitude. This young gentleman was obviously very contemptuous and arrogant and dismissive of me, and I'm a citizen, a presumptive voter, but more important, a constituent of Congressman Rutherford, who is bound to represent me. and at a minimum, listen to what I have to say, you know, when I bestir myself to say it. And I certainly didn't expect to be calling Congressman Rutherford's office and be treated in this manner. I mean, to tell you the truth, I've met the congressman. He's a very nice, personable fellow. I want people to understand he doesn't have horns and a tail. And he has sincere beliefs and sincere positions that I just don't happen to agree with. It's my right as a constitution, or rather not a constitution, but as a constituent, to contact him and make my position known. And more than that, to try and convince him that it's a legitimate position that he should at least consider. I certainly, you know, based on my interactions with him, I certainly did not expect to talk to his office and just be dismissed out of hand, contemptuously, hung up upon. And actually, it was as a result of my interactions with Congressman Rutherford that I took the time to call his Jacksonville office, where actually the interaction was a lot better. The young gentleman I spoke to there was very, very concerned, okay, at the way I had been treated, and promised to follow up with the congressman and the young gentleman in Washington regarding. And I, you know, I take him on good faith. I believe that he will do so. And if he does, that speaks well for Congressman Rutherford, for his choice in that particular person and applying him to his staff, pointing him rather to his staff. For the gentleman in Washington, you know, obviously I feel his behavior was totally inappropriate, and I certainly hope that Congressman Rutherford will invest some time and maybe some money in getting him the appropriate training for interacting with his constituents. Or if he doesn't do that, you know, put him in a position where he doesn't have to interact with his constituents. I certainly hope he doesn't fire the young gentleman. We all make mistakes, and I certainly hope that this is the first time that the young fellow treated a constituent in such a way. I'm willing to consider that he may have just been having a bad day. My fear is that he isn't, that he treats all of Congressman Rutherford's constituents that way. And if that's the case, you know, perhaps he may end up getting fired. Perhaps he should. In a way, that would be a shame. But the real thing I want to share with you is that I took action. Not once, twice. Didn't take long, maybe 15 minutes. And this is something that all of us can do. Just take a few minutes out of your day, send an email. Use 5 calls. The link is down in the description. To call your congressman and your senator. Volunteer. If you're comfortable with computers, you can come to my site. That also is down there, Resist Jacks. We're a bunch of folks with basically computer background. Some of us have IT background. Some of us don't, but are happy and comfortable interacting with computers. And what we do is we provide IT expertise and support to different progressive groups around the country and help them organize and communicate better and quicker. But in any event, the message here is take action, as little or as much action as you're comfortable with. But do something, because if we want to change things, then we need to change things. And that means we have to do things. I certainly appreciate the 10 minutes that you've taken to share with me, and I hope we go on to continue the good fight. Remember, resistance starts here, and it starts now. Thank you. Goodbye.